So, Snarky Puppy, it's an adorable name.
Thank you.
Whose idea was it?
It was my brother's. He was going to name a band that, but then he named it something else. So I just stole it. Mm-hmm. That's actually the story. It's a really horrible story, but that's the story.
Well, a great fusion band led by you, Michael, and the best kept secret and now so popular. And the band is all becoming everybody's best friend. Although the music is not easy. How come? Is there a recipe? Is there is something like magic?
Well, I mean, I don't know that we're popular necessarily. I mean, we're still very underground, kind of.
Still underground.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, we're an instrumental band after all. You know, we're still playing relatively small venues. We're not selling tickets like, you know, Katy Perry or anything like that. But you know, I think the reason why the music has caught on is just because the band has played so many gigs together that we've really established a sound that's unique, you know, to us. So it's kind of one of those things that's like whether you like it or not, which I'm sure there are many people who don't like us. You know, I think the one thing that you can't really deny is that we sound like Snarky Puppy, you know, and that although we're flexible and can play lots of different kinds of music, we've honed in on a certain thing.
And when was that very moment, this is what I want, this is my goal for you?
Like this band? Like this band is my goal?
Band, but also as a musician.
I mean,
another question. Think about it.
Okay.
Yes. Well, it's a very big group of top musicians led by you, but how do you manage that? Working together with such pleasure.
I mean, it's just something that you just get used to. You have to do. I mean, I wouldn't know what it's like to work with a trio because I've never had a trio. The first band that I started had, you know, 12 guys in it. So you just figure out what works. You figure out how to do it, how to manage everybody, how to manage everybody's schedules. Certain things tend to work consistently, so you just do those things. You know, trial and error, just like anything else, I would say.
Okay. What is success for you? Because success is not stepping in an elevator. It's going by the stairs, step by step.
I mean, to me, if you know, we can continue to... I mean, for me, really, all I care about is making enough money, doing what we're doing, so that we can do new things that challenge us musically. So, I mean, I don't need to have 3 houses in the Bahamas or anything. I just, if I have enough money to make a record with a symphony orchestra, then that's success to me, you know.
Okay. The band has always used a live performance as its chief form of evangelism. Can you explain that?
Well, I think that anybody can make not anybody, but most talented musicians can make a good sounding record. But I think the real test of how good a band is how they sound when they're together playing live, you know, in a raw setting. That's when you really see the depth of the talent, you know, and also the consistency of it, because you can give a good performance once, but if you play live over and over and you have a reputation for being a great live band, it shows that you're consistently good at playing together. So that's always been the thing that got people to spread the word about us more than anything else, was our live shows.
And Snarky Puppy is committed to music education and enthusiastically and community, the community outreach. Why is that so important, and whose idea is it?
Well, I think that hey Harrison, it's all good. Well, I think everybody in the band is a product of music education. We've all had private lessons teachers. We've all studied music in high school or college, and we all learned a lot from it. And you know, especially today, at least in our country, funding for arts programs is going down the toilet. You know, like schools are cutting their music classes, their art classes, and as if it's not an important or essential thing in life, as if mathematics is fundamentally more important than music, and it's not. There's music in math, and there's math in music, and you can't say that, oh, it's the arts, it's an extra class. It's that it's essential to having a happy life.
Yes, a happy life.
So we try to give that back the way that we received it as young musicians. I think it's easy to be selfish and to say thanks for giving me all that, all my teachers, and then never give it back. But I think everybody in the band really has the desire to give it back to young people.
And so you have the same passion, the same mission, sharing?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Everybody in the band does, yeah.
So strong commitment to spreading your love and the general positivity to a young generation, looking for something real to be inspired by. That's a very beautiful mission.
Yeah, well, I think every generation needs inspiration. Every human being needs inspiration, and especially in the music world today, a lot of the stuff that's being played on the radio is not inspiring, or it's less inspiring than it could be, just because musicians and producers and record labels are scared to take chances and to expose young listeners to new, high quality things. They'd rather just play the same crap that's been played because they know that it works. So I think it's important to try and change it.
But I think, and I heard it everywhere, the Snarky Puppy, the happy vibe. Yes, spread your music, spread the love. That's what we need.
Yeah, I mean, it's music. Why wouldn't you have fun playing it? Seems to make sense.
Yeah. And about the cities, you like it here in Germany and in Holland, but there are cities now with the Metropole. Yes, you did in Holland, and also with Colin Bennett from the Kite Man. And what is special about those cities?
Well, I think we try to make every record a completely different experience. So, with the Metropole album, I wrote a whole set of music specifically for that band, for my band, plus the Metropole, so that I treated that as one group and wrote specifically for that, and very different style from the stuff that we normally play. I think we really try to make sure that every album pushes us in a new direction and challenges us. It's really important.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah,
thanks for sharing, and wish you all love, luck, and happiness.
Thank you very much. Absolutely. My pleasure.